art friends, it's Kristy. Today we are going to have fun with patterns. We're going to be doing 6 different patterns. We're going to go over triangles, lines, bubbles, half circles, wavy lines with dots, and galaxy print. So for the triangles, we're going to make 4 lines to start. And we will do different triangles in each space. The easiest way to do triangles is to make a zigzag line down your center. And we're going to do that for each space. Just going up and down diagonally. Now in each space we can do a different pattern using our triangles. So in one we will do smaller triangles until you can't fit another one in each space. And you have a choice, you can leave your other side open or you can do the same thing on the other side as well. There's no right or wrong for that. It is just preference. For the next one, we're going to start by making a smaller triangle in each box. And we'll do the same thing again, mirrored on the other side. And then we'll just color in the center space. For your next one, we're going to do the first side with lines going long ways across. And for the opposite side, we'll just go up and down. And lastly is the easiest one. We're just going to pick a side and color in the triangle all solid. So all of them are using triangles, but we're doing varied ways of patterns in each section. For the next one, we're going to be using lines, and we're going to learn how to do lines behind lines, which will create kind of a two-dimensional effect on it. So you have your straight line across. We're going to do another one diagonally. And to make this one seem like it's behind it, we will go on the other side and just follow the line that we've already made. And you can do that as many times as you like until it looks full to you. If you want to do a little bit more fanciness, you can also darken one side going across. And when you add that shadow in, again, it's just going to give it more of that two-dimensional effect, which essentially just makes it look like it's popping out of the page a little bit at you. For our third, we're going to do bubbles. I like to do them not perfectly circular because they don't usually come out that way in nature when we're blowing bubbles at home. And it's just more fun to have them a little wonky, less pressure as well. And we're going to do a line down the center. And one side you can color in your bubbles. I like to line it first so I don't have to worry about going outside the edges. And we're going to color in our circles. And if it goes a little bit out, you just make the circle bigger and nobody has to know. And then for the second side, we'll color the background portion. And that will give two different looks with doing the exact same shapes. And our next one, we're going to be doing lines with half circles. So we're going to separate with 3 lines going across, and then we're just going to do half a circle alternating our sides. And much like the triangles, we can do different patterns in each row. So in this one, we're just doing a half circle and coloring it in. In this one, you can do kind of like a rainbow and just do your circles within circles. And then this one, we'll just color every other side. Number 5 is wavy lines with dots. These ones work really great in flower petals. And all we're doing is a nice soft wave. They don't have to follow each other exactly by any means. It's not going to make or break your pattern if they're a little bit different from each other, but we're doing long waves, kind of like drawing hills. And then you can just pick different spots to add your little dots in. This also works really great if you're drawing hair on an illustration where you want it to look a little bit more cartoony. It can work good if you're doing a forest. It works well for a lot of things. You can even alternate colors as you're coloring it in a space, and that's super fun. And lastly, we're going to do our galaxy. So you want to pick a spot and you can have your moon. I like to do a crescent moon. They're fun. And pop that guy in there. And then we can do little dots around. I like to try and make sure that there's little groupings of dots because that's how it would be out in the night sky. And then if you want to, you can do some bigger circles, as if maybe there's a planet far away in the distance. And then you can also do a couple of the twinkle stars, which is by doing a long plus sign, and then you just put an X in the center, and that's like a little twinkly star. So long plus sign, and then an X in the center. And then we will use these patterns to draw an animal, and that'll be some more fun.